Oh, shoot.
Let's see, live. Don't click remove from YouTube. That would be bad.
So sometimes I'm tempted to just go live and then delete.
Live, yeah. We're live, which is great. I can hide the timer. I'm putting the code up on screen momentarily. I just need to type it in first. 6NC876P or 6 North Carolina 876P. That's not military phonetics. I apologize, everyone. Because I normally do military phonetics for certain people in the chat. But the Forest Room link is in the chat. Klacha is here. Miguel is here. Regina is here. Thais, Hannah, Ninka. Maddie is here. Hello, everyone. How is everyone doing?
I feel like Kate right now typing in the code wrong. Like I heard you say it and I'm looking at it, but I'm still getting it wrong.
Oh, I forgot to put it up. Thank you. I started late today, everyone, because I was up really late for personal reasons. So thank you for saying that, Devisha. The code is up on screen, but the link is also in the chat. Maddie, I didn't get around to filming or obviously editing my musical video yesterday. I finished the script, but I just didn't get to do that. So tomorrow I will be doing the what side of the force are my characters on tag. People are in the forest room, which is great. Hello, Tiara. Thank you, Regina. You're so kind. Okay, I have my project up. Oh, right. Introductions. Little harebrained this morning. Devisha, introduce yourself.
Oh, okay. Hi, my name is Devisha. My channel is Grapefry. That's where you can find me. I post videos sometimes and I do some writing sometimes. That's about it for me.
She is linked down below for those of you who don't know, but I think based on the chat, everyone here does know me already. But my name is Zara Hoffman. I'm a self-published author of young adult paranormal romance. And today, my first new adult sci-fi romance released. It is linked down below. I'm very excited. I'm currently working on the sequel. It is going to be a trilogy. And I make videos about musical theater, which I mentioned, and writing. And I also host writing sprints like today at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on Sundays. But for this week, I'm hosting them every day as part of the Right Mama's Creative Kickstart Camp, which is linked down below. Did you just post in Millwordy Madness? Or did someone else?
No.
Someone posted
Tiara
about.
did. Thank you, Tiara.
Thank you, Tiara. Tiara is like my I almost said a not great word. Starts with P. Is like a hype woman for me. There we go. That's not as bad connotations. And remember to share my stream.
Thank you, Regina.
I put it in the private chat. The word that I
oh.
Yeah. I always keep it on so I can see the timer, but yeah, technically you can. And hit like. Thank you. Tiara's laughing. I realize I'm changing the way I pronounce your name. Tiara. Please tell me whether it's Tiara number 1 or Tiara number 2 in the chat. I always want to pronounce people's names correctly. Okay, we're going to start the first sprint in 3, 2, 1. Happy productivity, everyone. Hello. That was the end of the first sprint. How did people do? I actually finished doing my morning pages in my bullet journal because I woke up and then I walked the dog and then I basically hopped right on here and didn't get to finish it. So I didn't write this. I wrote, but I didn't write.
How long have you been doing morning pages?
Since the first, I was tempted to start in December and kind of pull a Kate, but I just didn't have space in my bullet journal, my current 2020 bullet journal at the time, to start doing that for a whole month. And now I normally don't even do a whole page for morning pages. It's kind of just like a brain dump, and I'm not filtering myself, but like my thoughts are very concise, if that makes sense. So it doesn't take up a ton of space. So I probably could have done it in December and fit it in, but I just didn't want to risk it. So yeah.
What all goes inside morning pages? Like, is it just like things
Anything you
you
want.
accomplish?
It's anything you want. Like I do in my morning pages, I make sure that I do like dream diary, but for the past 2 nights I haven't remembered any of my dreams. And then I like write down anything that I'm thinking, like random whatever. And then I pull a tarot card at the start of each day. That's a habit I also started this year. And I write about that and like what, because I always have that as a prompt. If I'm like one morning, I'm like, I don't know what to write.
Mm-hmm.
Although technically you could write about not knowing what to write, and that would still count as morning pages. It's really whatever you want to do with it, which I like. The same way I like that bullet journaling is whatever you want to do with it. How'd you do?
I spent the first like 5 minutes on Instagram, I'm not gonna lie. But I wrote words.
Well, you promoted the streams. I saw that. Oh, hold on, wait. I want to put this banner up to remind people to stretch, hydrate, and save your work. And don't forget to like the stream, please. I do that too. I used to do 3 hours, but then it would like take a longer time for me to set to get like a full version of a tree, because there are certain trees that like grow the same no matter what time you do, and there are other trees that like it depends on the time that you set it for. So I really wanted to make it easier on myself to get the full version of trees. So I changed that setting yesterday for myself. I'm picking the next tree that you picked. All trees are picked by Devesha today. As always, I let my guests pick them, but I still got to do it on my phone to make the thing work. Regina got 142 words. I scared certain people when I came back wearing my Hadestown mask. It says, "Show the way the world could be," which is a lyric from the show. Oh my God, what's the term? Is it handyman or is there a more PC term? Whatever. Someone came to work.
The maintenance man?
Yeah, maintenance man. Thank you. And he is a man. A maintenance man came in to work on something, so I greeted him at the door with my mask, and I forgot to take it off before I came back on camera. So sorry about that. Klacha was having issues with the stream, and we still haven't figured out why, but I think it's better for them. Micah, God, do I pronounce the I as an I? Mika is 1, Micah is 2. Please tell me which one is correct. And Tiara is the correct one. Hannah said, didn't get any words, but I started an edit on a video. Hello, Leah.
Hey, Hannah. I was just about to, well, not now, but I was going to message in the Milwordy Discord server. Like, Sohan, when's this video going up? But now that I know you're working on it, I'm gonna leave you alone.
Yeah, I asked, I think on the 2nd or the 1st, I was like, so have you posted yet? Getting set up, that's good. 119. Starting a new story, 148 words from earlier today. Oh, 148 words for this sprint, and earlier today, the outline for the first chapters. Cool. Starting to plot my story on Campfire Pro. Cool. Hello, Katie. Sounds like my journaling. Got distracted with other things, so I didn't do a whole lot of work on my novel. Hannah, I don't know if you know, but once a month, minus last month because my co-host Kelly Wright had life happen and we weren't able to do it. We do a monthly plan with me tarot spread. We each draw cards for ourselves and then we talk about what they mean. And this month, it's always the last Friday of the month, and I believe this month it's on her channel. Yes, it's on her channel. And we do it from 2:30 to like 3:30, sometimes 4. So, yes, that'll be on Kelly's channel. I promote it closer to the time too. Don't you worry. There's a setting in the app. If you go into the My Settings, there's a toggle that turns the max to 3 hours. You can still only plant a maximum of 4 trees in that time, but it just gives you an option to stay focused longer. Hello, Liz. What are you thinking? Me talking about the tarot thing? Because I think that's what this comment is about. Oh, your video. Yes, you're welcome. We're all excited to see it. Hello, Violet. Sorry to hear that, Klacha. Oh no, everyone's first video is like cringy in hindsight.
Yeah, the first couple are always bad.
I mean, my lighting was not good in my first one. And I was like very stiff in front of the camera. I've gotten a lot better. I don't want to use my battery in the night when I'm not using my device, so I don't start a timer. I just put my phone on battery saver mode and then I run it and it'll normally go down to 50% because I make sure that it's at full battery before I go to sleep and set the timer. And then when I wake up, I pop it on my charger because especially this week, I'm doing live streams. And so I have my phone charging as I do it.
Me too.
So for a really long time, I had my first video, my AuthorTube new VTag 2.0 as like the main video on my channel, like for whenever I would go to edit my channel or go to my channel to find a link for a video, and it would autoplay. And I didn't know how to turn that off. And I just got so annoyed with the fact that it was autoplaying all the time that I removed it from my homepage of my channel. Yeah, okay. I'm going to put the banner up with the code, and I'll pop it in the chat. Z92 RZB. These are randomly generated, but I'm always happy when there are multiple Z's in it. No, I do not want to be in Discord right at this moment. I want to be... Here we go. Z92RZB. I'm about to pop the link in the chat. It's in the chat. Yay, people are joining the forest room. I mean, it's true. That's what everyone told me. And I thought like, oh, well, I've watched so many, like I can figure out how to like make a better first video because I'll have learned from their mistakes. And it's like, my setup wasn't good. Like it was as good as possible at the time, but it was, yeah. I mean, I could, but it's like I'm just too lazy to do that.
Me too.
Maybe one day, but today's not that day. Okay, we're going to start the next sprint in 3, 2, 1. Happy productivity, everyone. That was the end of the second sprint. How did everyone do?
I wrote 244 words.
Woo! How many did I write? I wrote 136. I had to do a few things for my dog, and then I was playing around with banners on screen, and I was trying to help Klacha troubleshoot technology so that they could enjoy the stream. Like, I get annoyed when my family expects me to be their IT person, but like, I don't mind doing it. It's more just like the expectation that I'm going to drop everything.
Oh, yeah.
At any moment. It's like, I'm in grad school. I have been a student basically the whole time I've been old enough to help you troubleshoot tech problems. Like, you can't just call me in the middle of the day. Because that happened a few times.
The worst for me is when another family member calls me looking for my mom. It's just, I'm so annoyed by that. Like, I'm not her keeper. I don't know where that lady is.
For your sister?
No, for my mom. Like,
okay.
Like my
No,
aunt.
you cut out right as you were saying the person that they were calling you for. So
yeah, like my aunt will call me if she can't get my mom and ask like, "Oh, where's your mom at?" I'm just like, I don't know. I don't have a leash on that lady.
yeah, I mean, sometimes I've like, if my mom can't find her phone, I find it, and then I like will answer, and they start talking, and I'm like, nope, no. I got 10 orders on my new book.
Oh, yay, that's exciting.
Yeah, I'm excited. Yeah, people like have stopped calling me if they can't reach my mom, but like they used to. And then I think I like vented to my mom one day, and she like told everyone, she's like, don't call Zara if you're looking for me. A, it's gonna worry her, and B, she might be in school. Like, don't do that to her. My grad school program is 2 years, and I completed the first half of my first year. So I have 3 more semesters left. I will be graduating in May 2022. And then I'm done with school. I'm not going for a doctorate. There are people in my family who have doctorates, and like, good for them, but I hadn't even planned on doing anything after undergraduate aside from like going into the workforce, or trying to, obviously, because nothing's guaranteed. And then my last internship that I had in the summer of 2019, both my bosses, so my direct boss was the assistant to like my other boss, because I was reading submissions for both of them at this literary agency. So the boss's boss is a professor, and he's going to actually be my teacher this semester. And his assistant is an alumni from the program that they told me about, and I wound up applying to.
That's cool.
It's in publishing. It's NYU's master's in publishing, in digital and print media is what it's technically called, but everyone just calls it the master's in publishing. It's not just books, it's also like magazine media, if you choose, and other things. So it's really cool. It's a lot of work, but it's not necessarily all written work like I thought it would be. Because first semester was actually pretty hard to, meet them. I never met the Millwordy monthly goal because I wasn't doing enough writing for school like I thought I would. Like, a ton of reading, but I'm not counting reading words. Because, counting that would be so hard for me because I read so quickly and then having to count the number. It just wasn't. I'd be wasting time counting the words I read. Oh, you also pull a tarot card for the day. That's cool. Mine was the Hermit today, which is a little concerning for multiple reasons for me, because of what I think it means for me today, but it's okay. It's also the third day I've had major arcana cards, but I pulled for tomorrow already, and it's not a major arcana card. Cool. Yeah, I finished my bachelor's in May 2020, so I had a digital graduation. I transferred in. Anyway, I transferred schools twice, and the way the timeline of it happening meant that I had to actually like repeat the first half of my junior year, not because of grades or whatever, but because every school is like, if you haven't done 2 full years here, we're not going to give you a diploma, which sucked. So I graduated in May 2020 instead of even January or December 2019.
Did most of your credits transfer over?
I had to basically give up one whole semester, but it was okay because I'd taken multiple psych classes and multiple science classes, and they didn't need all of those. And I was sticking to one major as an English major because when I first started school, I thought I was going to do a psych double major with English, and then I bumped it down to a minor, and then that didn't work out. And then I was at NYU, and I was one class away from being able to declare it as a minor because it was a mandatory intro class for the thing after I'd taken other classes for it. But I couldn't because it was at the exact same time as a class that I absolutely wanted to take about children's literature. So I basically have like a psych minor, but I can't say that I do because I technically don't.
Yeah, you did all those classes and it's not on the degree.
Yeah. I mean, I graduated cum laude though, so I'm not complaining. And I wasn't expecting that. So I was like, I'll take it. I'll take those two words instead of minors in psych. The thing is though, is that I'd also have to count Kindle words if I started counting reading words, and there's like no way to like highlight all the words and then copy and paste it to find out how many, because I don't read
Doesn't it
whole book a day anymore. So it's just,
I think you can guesstimate by like page count, or like just Google the book and how many words are in the book.
Yeah, that's more math than I care to do. I already have to do math when I figure out how many words I do per sprint. But I this is because I only wrote for the second sprint, I was able to just look at what Scrivener told me. But the past 2 days when I was hosting sprints, I only looked at like my word count for the whole stream, and that's been easier. I got the Ace of Pentacles for tomorrow, so that I'm excited for. Pentacles is like money, Devasia, if you didn't know.
I didn't.
Creative block. I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah. I got a screenshot of my name on screen. And I watched it from my kitchen on my laptop in pajamas with my mom. While wearing my cap. She made me wear my cap. See, like I was very on top of it, but I wasn't going to sacrifice that class for a minor. Yeah, I don't know. I think because I haven't been this whole time, I'm gonna stick to the rules that I set for myself. But if I do Milwordy again in 2022, I'll count reading words. Thank you, Hannah. Hannah, like in the past week, has become like a #1 fan next to like other people who have found my streams, and I'm thank you.
What's
Yeah,
the poll? Is it the forest thing or is it?
yeah. It's strawpoll.com. It's a straw poll link in the description, but it's physical proof that I can show the Forest app developers that, hey, I've referred a lot of people to your app. Maybe sponsor me. So yeah. We're going to start the next sprint soon. I need to put the code up on screen. That's okay. I like your advice. I like your advice even when I don't take it. It's not feasible for me to start it like in the start of like a new year because it's in the middle of the pre-existing Milwordy. I do a full restart like other people. I read on Kindle, and sometimes halfway through I change the formatting. Like if it's at night, I change the formatting compared to what it is in the day.
Oh, I do that too.
I used to not, and then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just be nice to my eyes, especially since my eyes are already not great. They're not getting worse anymore, which is great, but yeah. Forest room. I picked the tree and then I never put the code in. Awesome. Good job, Zara. 5P2UK2N. It is up on screen. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. I am so close to 700. I am 2 away from 700. So if you haven't subscribed yet, please, please do. My goal is to reach 1,000 by the end of 2021. I want to get monetized. Like I didn't care, but then I realized that like, oh, it could actually be possible that I do it within my first year. Because I started in June.
What's the question I was going to ask? Oh, what is your watch hours at?
I will check in a second. These live streams really help me. I gotta put the link in the chat. Also, I forgot to wait. There was a comment that Katja did. Yeah, I forgot to put that up on screen. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Sorry, that's getting really repetitive. I'll stop. I promise. Sorry, I clicked on the wrong banner to put the code up. Thank you, Klasha. Ooh, Devesha, you're close to 1K. Regina said subscribe to you also. Yes. Yes.
It's anxiety-driven, driving, and annoying. Because every time I'm like, ooh, one step closer, like 3 people unsubscribe. And I'm like, okay, let me just not get my hopes up.
Yeah, no. I'm at 2,734 watch hours of the 4,000.
That's good.
Which means I need 1,266 more. Thank you, Silver. Also, hello. I don't think I've seen you here in a while. Okay. People are in the room. We're going to start in 3, 2, 1. Happy productivity, everyone. That was the end of the third sprint. How did everyone do?
I did like 50 words. I'm so distracted.
I wrote wait. I wrote 167 words before I got distracted.
I realized something in my story that's like the worst. It's like very 2010s YA, and I hate it. So basically, I have that trope of like everyone is in love with the main character. And I'm just like, I cannot have that. That is literally the worst. three of the important side characters have been, are, or will be in love with the main character.
Oh, wow.
Yes. Too much.
I mean, at Autumn Ashley's stream last night with Brie Bonomo as a guest, people were talking about like tropes, and you know, Brie and I were definitely on the same page. We're fine with reading tropes. It's just they can be done badly. But yeah, you know, if you know it's tropey and you don't want it to be tropey, then yeah.
It's okay. I think I'm gonna leave it like that, except like at the end she just doesn't end up with the love interest.
I almost said a spoiler for something. Wow.
For your own book?
No.
Oh.
No.
Hey, dang, it just came out and you're already spoiling it.
YouTube took away one of my subscribers. I'm now 2 away from 700 again. It keeps going up and down, up and down. Thank you, Leah. Yeah, if anyone falls into the same category, please vote yes in the forced poll. It's actually a strawpoll.com link down below, but I'm going to be showing it to the Forest app people that, hey, I got a lot of people to buy and download your app. Please consider sponsoring me. That's totally fair, Silver. People need breaks. Yeah, definitely. I don't know what this means.
Oh wait, I'm on the wrong tab. I can't even see. My tropey problem, if it's too late to fix it.
Oh, okay. I was sorry. My brain moves past things very quickly.
Mine too, and I only realized that's what it was about because I just replied to it.
41 words. Cool. Silver is learning Japanese and did story planning. Hello. We're going to do one more sprint before this stream ends. Let me set it up.
Regina got 453, killing it.
For FK25 and P, it is up on screen. I'm going to paste the link in the chat. Oh, more comments came in. Let's see. Devesha, you replied in the chat to a quiet life. Silver said, I just might consider how much trouble I have remembering all the different symbols. That was in response to Maddie offering Silver to ask her questions. I saw Ashley, which meant my brain jumped to Autumn Ashley, which is not the case. And it's spelled differently, but yeah. Regina got 453. Awesome. Nika said it's almost dinner time, so they didn't write, and they are leaving, but they'll join me next time. Bye, Nika. Silver said, thank you, everyone, for our support. Yeah, learning a new language is hard, but very interesting always. Okay, we're going to start the next sprint, and then we'll have like 4 minutes to wrap up at the end, or less if we decide to like close out the stream early, a little bit before 11. So we're going to start in 3, 2, 1. Happy productivity, everyone. that was the end of the final sprint. How did everyone do?
Sorry, I had you muted for some reason.
That's okay. Whatever helps you be most productive.
I got 395 words, but I cheated a little bit because I just retyped words from a different draft.
I don't remember what number I was at last time, but in total, I wrote 672 words for that stream. I had almost stopped at 666 words, but then I wanted to start writing the next sentence so I wouldn't forget where I was when I went back to it after the stream ended.
Good. I've been leaving off at like easy to remember numbers like 200, 500, so I can just do like really quick math.
Yeah. I mean, you can definitely still be productive, but unfortunately, I can't aid you in that process this morning. I know Kate Kavanaugh is hosting Twitch writing sprints today from 2 to 4 Central Standard Time. I'm like, what does CST stand for? Again, because I'm an EST. On her Twitch channel, she's Kavanaugh Writes on there. And I replied to you in the chat. I'm hosting sprints tomorrow, same time, 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. EST. I am also hosting them on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, same time this week. Normally I just do Sundays, but this week I'm doing every day because I am part of the Right Mamas Creative Kickstart Camp 2021, which is linked down below. Yay, I'm glad. We're going to just wrap up here very quickly once I read comments. So 255 for Klacha, 439. Awesome. Sometimes we need like time to like get into the zone. That's funny. Hello, Millie, 251. Re-outlining my draft and prep for revision, so I got through a chapter and a half for the stream. Awesome. Did have time to think over my plot. That's good. 705 for the whole stream. Yeah, no, I know what it is for me, but when she announces her Twitch stream, she says 2 to 4 CST because that's what she's in. So
I'm glad she's getting back into the Twitch streams because I need my like afternoon motivation.
Yeah. Oh, don't tease me like this. I am such a fangirl for Maddie's story because it's a retelling of Hades and Persephone. And she won't tell me all the details because the book isn't ready. And I'm just, I want it. I want it in my hands or on my computer so I can read it. Oh, that's so exciting. Thank you. So close to 700. Yeah, maybe tomorrow I'll reach 700.
Or later today.
Maybe. You're welcome, Maddie. Thank you for being here. 8 words, edits. Thank you. Maddie, I think you're going to have another fan on your hands. Maddie's a great author tuber too. But don't forget to subscribe to my co-host, Devisha, at Grapefry. She's linked down below. And do you have anything you want to say?
Yes. Okay. On Wednesday at 9:30, I'm going to be streaming with Steeg and Katie and Wallace on Steeg's channel. And then I'm going to start back my regular Monday streams on the 11th.
Okay. That's cool.
Yes.
Thank you, everyone who was here. I'm sorry, Walissimo, that you came in at the very end, but like I said, I have a lot more streams coming in the future. And my name is Zara Hoffman. I'm a self-published author of young adult paranormal romance and now new adult sci-fi romance. The book just released today and is linked down below. If you're not subscribed already, please do so you don't miss any future videos from me, either about musical theater or writing or my writing sprints like today. And I will see you all very soon.